Let's finish this. If I don't fill in the softlock, I will consider this a new hard disk, because I did not fill the 4H softlock, by the way. Did not fill the... Okay, I have to count through which ones I filled after I do this. If I don't fill for 10, I'll definitely do that. But I could still disconnect, you know. Well, also I filled this jump. Could fill this jump, I mean. And the one to jump into this hole, or these jumps. These like 12-foot jumps. For 10. No anti-cheese. Wait, we're going this way first. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's... oh, well. Okay, why am I doing that? You just click back in and you can teleport it back. Otherwise, then, I will not be recording this right now. Because I know that if I don't get kicked, which I really hope I don't, I actually don't know about that. Can I just jump to there? I don't think it's... don't allow me to do that. Okay, attempt to, but I mean, I already fell in the thing, so not really that exciting, I guess. It's not like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, these jumps are like really annoying and long. At least high FPS makes up for it. Like, these are just 10 sets. I'm not gonna talk about my experience yet until I win. Oh, I won? Nah, of course not. There's one step on this side. There's like a couple techniques on those against the wall types. I guess I just chose one. I mean, this is my second attempt, so if I didn't fill the first jump, I could have done this technically legit. I mean, if I don't mess up these last jumps. That's really unfortunate. Okay, let's don't get kicked. Okay, GG. I beat TOI. Winroom. Okay, actually, I can start recording. Hello. I just beat Tower of Inception. Not legit. But this is the Winroom, first of all. They updated it, I think. Previously, was like a little small box room. As the illusion around you collapses, you find yourself standing even deeper in the inferno. Oh, that's just the me lobby. Is that in tribute to the old portal room? Yeah, with those not even a thingy. There's one path here. I'll check that out first. If it's even something. No, it's not. Okay. I haven't even checked out the Winroom after they updated this ring. So this is like completely new for me. And probably new for most people watching. Although I don't know. You start to look back on your journey so far, considering if descending even further down the inferno would be worth the trouble. I can go to advanced needs or not. Nah, okay, those are probably nothing. Just heading down the lobby or something. Or like this is the new lobby, but in the style of the old courtroom. However, being trapped in this cursed realm leaves you with no choice. Facing the entity which controls it down in the deepest depths is your only hope of setting the world free of Thunder and Rain. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly, I guess. Not even spawn, that's funny. Just added that for the spawn. The struggle of this grind will certainly not be your last. Take a break at cat therapy once you're done wandering around. You deserve it. Wait, is it actually the lobby? Because I did like die once in this server, did I? I think I did. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Not even a whatever they did. That's cool. Can I go up there? No. Not even cat therapy and not even a community culture. Let's go in here. Oh, I guess I can't. I guess that's like the green brick that sends you back to spawn. Is there no like actual super long message that I missed? Let me check once again. While I'll do that, I'll talk about my experience. TOI. Well, how long did that take me? 47 minutes plus whatever it was in here. Don't mind that. About 750 minutes. Let's run out up to like 780 playtime. I don't know if I forgot, but 780, that is 13 hours. If I'm correct. Yeah, I think. And then like I had like 3 or 4 hours of practice in total. Okay, first of all, I started TOI like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I had like one video, like one stream on my channel, but I gave up on it, like trying to grind TOI. And personal best was like only floor 4. Not super shortly after that, I reached floor 7 for the first time. But I failed the 12 stud against the wall. And then I didn't play for a while because I didn't really think it would be worth my time. And it wouldn't be enjoyable. But it certainly isn't. Then, and I don't know, how should I word this? Okay, it will sound, it sounds a bit petty, but the only reason why I grind this is because I saw a certain someone, which some people might know when referring to, getting to floor 9 of this tower. And then I said, okay, if he can do it, then I can maybe do it as well. So I grind like, my grind started like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. 2 days ago or 1 day ago, actually I don't know. I think I'll look back and when I started like this session of the grind. I believe actually it really just started yesterday. Yeah, I think I probably did. I mean, I don't even remember that much. Yesterday was a Friday, and I do remember. I mean, Friday I had school, so I couldn't be playing that much. I played near the how to say it in English, evening, I think, or afternoon. No, it's afternoon, right? No, evening. Evening's like from 6 p.m. to 12. Okay. Yeah, I really just started yesterday, so that's really good. But I played for a really long time today. Yesterday I improved my personal best by like a couple of jumps. I had like the most weird jumps, fails I mean. And every time you fail floor 7, you can dance clip out. But that sends you back to like floor 4. On floor 6. Wait, why am I talking about that? I'll talk about that in the practice place. But yeah. Or actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just... I don't think I missed anything, so I'll just go back to the lobby. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything in this Winroom, so I'll just go the proper way. I really hope I don't miss anything. Nothing spawn, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to be, I think. Okay, let's see. Oh, already was the end. Well, that's fine. Let's go to the portal room as well. I think I'll exit this personal server. That's one way to go to a new server, I guess. Instead of like rejoining or something. Okay, let's go to the portal room. It should show up as new hardest in here. Yeah, TOI. Hardest terrifying in EToH, although I can't achieve it, so I think just like a bit harder to toar. I mean, I'm really cherry picking whatever I did because usually I do escape more softlocks than I did in this one. But I just happened to not do that, so that sounds really weird. But anyways, TOI is done. Wait, is there a cosmetic? Let me equip that then. I don't know what type of cosmetic I get from TOI. Oh, not equip that. Is it a aura? Yeah, Inception. Oh, I don't see it because I have it off. Is this really the aura? It doesn't. Oh, I guess those are the colors. Oh, but they're not really that bright. I guess it's cool if you want. It's like not that distracting if you play. Wait, who's on the last floor? I mean, he's probably not talking about the UI. I mean, why not? Let's just check up on someone. TOO or CIU. Okay. Let's take like a screenshot without anything. For maybe the thumbnail. Oh, that's funny. We have the signs here. Oh, TOI is right there, so I should angle that way. Like, nah, that's not. The sign not fully in the picture. Also, I'm pretty laggy. Like this. Can I like hide the UI more? Oh, I think I can use like the robot capture thingy. It's all like Alt F1 or Alt 1. I mean, oh yeah, it was like that. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, let's check my total playtime as well. 741 minutes compared to my other longest grinds. 701 did it say? I forgot already. No, 741. Okay, 741, that's actually about like 12.5 hours. ToGAF, it took me long to ToGAF. And a bit more than Toim. Less than 2 FM, but the FM I skipped, and I was like vertical level back then. And like anything recent. At UFM, that I'm still so surprised how long that took me. Like 2FM took me like 9 days of grinding, like with an average of like 2 hours per day, 2 to 3 hours. And I was playing on 60, which I don't know. And like every day, I like super small progress. Like I remember being like stuck on like for 6 as a personal best, for 7, for 8, for 9, and then for 10 for the last jump as well. But I beat it the same day, but a bit later. So that's so that ended up well. And that's the last thing, or last hardest thing I beat on 60 before I switched to a higher FPS. Was easier. I mean, DUIs, that's just something else. Okay, I'm getting kind of distracted. Oh yeah, maybe I know you. The music isn't working right now. That's kind of sad. I'm glad I didn't get kicked because it does happen to some people, and I believe there's like a couple checkpoints on 43 softlock, the one with the low roof and stuff, after the triple walking part, and like one on for I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the next one is, but I've heard that's one checkpoint location. Lot of kata wins. Oh, that's like a raid. 2amp, AM, GF, CP, Todai, toar. Is every kata? It probably is. Okay, let's go to the practice lobby to show some of the stuff that I think could be interesting to show. Alright, we're here. I played on 144, if you didn't know. Let's run. TOI, I guess new hardest. I actually don't know. It's just my opinion, I guess. After all. For one, nothing special. I mean, the skips, I guess, jump down to this platform. And whatever I did was jumping from here to here. I guess you could try to like doing something like this, like here and jump to here, which I didn't really realize until now. I always just jump to here, then up here, up here. Jump, I skip those two for time saving. Sometimes I jump from here to here. I felt it once, then I didn't do it again because it's not really that necessary. Oh, someone died. Then I jump to the second one. Yeah, nothing hard. You get like 1 or 2 seconds to spare if you just do those relatively easy skips. And that skip everyone knows about. You can just wallhop here. You can shift a hop like that, or alignment key, or like a jump. Like that. Nothing hard. Also, sometimes, it happened to me once, this X picture gets stuck at the end. Also go slow on this, because you can like, get pushed off. That X picture got stuck in the game. And I know how to fix that, and you just have to land from there to here on a half step platform, and then aim your paintball gun, if you have that, to touch that, then it will get loose. That's how I know to fix that. And it happened to me only once, so that's nice. So doing that while it skips this section, which doesn't look fun. It's supposed to be a softlock as well, but it's just a kill break, so if you fall in here, then skip in this corner, so you can escape. I don't know about this section, I don't really understand it. I know this kill break, if you touch it, it deactivates that button, which you need to unlock that part. I always just use helicopter powers in this section, I guess, because it's lowers your height, and you can just do like this with helicopter powers on, so you don't touch the roof. I guess that always works. Then if like saw a video about TI skips, you just wallhop around this entire thing, which I guess if you're good at wallhops you can do it, but if not, you just have to redo this section every time because this button gets deactivated. You have to do this section twice. First you jump to here to there, then jump down, and then escape his. Let me show how I do the thin studs. Also I might show this because I go in first person to make him safer, to actually not like step off or something. So the only thing I want to show is how I do the last jump. I just shift lock and just face the wall, the corner I mean, and then I just jump up. That doesn't seem to fail for me. This jump is like, okay, if you're here then you should probably know which ones are can collect falls, but I'm just gonna call them out as well. This one can collect falls. None of these are can collect falls then, but this one is. This one. Because it's the same platform. Wait, no, it's not the same platform. I got confused. Okay, there's one skip here, which I think I pulled it off like once in my first session of grinding like a couple months ago, where I just wallhop like on this lowest stud, which is somehow wallhopable, I guess. Yeah, because like the pit. Selected that stud, that seems to be high. And it's in the half stud, so it's really risky. Or selected there, I actually don't know. I tried doing this once when I like decided to run, I don't want to play it anymore. Yeah, I guess it's wallhopable, but it's kind of hard if you want to do like there, but you should probably do it here, I guess. Okay, actually it might not be wallhopable. Okay, it is. Also, you can try to wallhop to there to skip the first layer, but I don't know. Might as well just wallhop to that side then. Okay, I don't know. I always just do this part. You have to press this button, go back, press this button, and then you finally can reach here, which, oh, the button also deactivates below you. Didn't know. Then there's this skip, which most people know. I mean, most of these skips are shown on Anime's guide, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I tried doing a lag jump or something here. You could probably just do a header there on 60, because that's easy. It's pretty possible, but yeah, that skips it. And there's like a checkpoint in this location from the video I watched. I mean, just go this, just this, dodge that. Then there's like a 11th high jump. You can just do this on floor like that, or like on 60 if you can. If you can on 60. Nothing special, I'm just gonna skip past this. I only show some parts that are unique to my experience. Here I use helicopter powers on this part, and then you just jump. Spam the jump until here, which one time I got like flung off to there. So I guess maybe this strat of like jumping to that stud is a bit risky, but my old strat was like walking to this stud, which is a bit more goofy, I guess, or like a bit more wonky or wacky or whatever. This part I tend to rush because they're not thin studs, I guess. I mean, they are thin studs, but they're not thing in the width. They're pretty wide, so I just rush to them because I don't have to worry about like doing that. Okay, this jump, I always just like stand, like face, like align the cursor near the edge, then face the corner of that platform, and just jump really late. The one video I watched about the skips, he always did it sideways. I don't know about doing it sideways. Like sideways doing like this and then climb it, I don't know. Okay, but in this jump you just have to set it up. It's annoying because it's thin stud. Then the next one is kind of choose this platform, this platform. This one. So yeah, nothing hard. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this because anyone knows this if you've grinded this, I guess. Also, I discovered this skip in my first session of grinding, where I can dance clip in here. I never got it to pull, never pulled this off in a real run, but it seems possible. But yeah, that's really risky, and it skips a bit, but I don't know, it might even kick you, I don't know. And that's already this skip. It's just also high jump, which you can do on 60 or lag and jump it. But I don't know, in my winning run, I decided to just do this section to here, legit. Just in case if I get like kicked or something. Although I do skip all of that, unfortunately, so I don't know about that, but I'll just do that for safety, I don't know. This conveyor, I didn't even do this backwards, but also this conveyor part, it's not really that consistent for me. Something like that, I try to do, but most of the time that fails. I mean, practice space, in my opinion, is like a bit different, like it has a bit different physics or something. It's more smooth or something, I don't know.
There's something weird with the practice plates. I get just be a placebo effect, but I used to do this, just spam a jump until you climb out, but I got flung off twice or something from the conveyor by doing this strat, so I try to go a bit more sideways. Here I go forward, backwards, because I actually want to see if I'm phasing, not just backwards. And then a line on this just go forwards, because it's the most middle stud. Yeah, pretty much that's how I do it. This is just annoying gameplay. A lot of things that I feel it's maybe 30 to 40% of the time, because I just don't like this gameplay. Sometimes I rush, sometimes I slip off some studs. Today, I'll talk about it later when after I finish this. Yeah, this is just really annoying, just all these things stats. Then go out here. I first do this legit, jump to here, which is technically a softlock, but I'm pretty sure I can just add a clip to this because only one stud to take, although I never had to. You can lag a jump just up here to skip off that, and lag a jump up this brick. Then you fall down here, you have to go around all the way around, or you can just lag a jump up here, which I think I did in my winning run after I failed. Because if you fail the middle parts, which I don't think I did, you fail here, the second part, this dance clip is somehow harder to do, so I just tend to item clip it with paintball gun, which is a bit more risky because first time I did it after in my second session, yesterday or something, I item clipped it, but I fell straight down to for a 1. You have to really be reactive on when you get out and press A to land on the string part, and that saves you from doing that again, I guess. Yeah, that's this. For 6, it's not unsafe, it's just annoying if you fail, so just don't fail it, I guess. It's not that hard as well, so that's nice. In my ring run, I think I slipped off this tightrope, and then I had to anti-clip. I do remember having to failing this once and having to anti-clip. And then just be careful with these, nothing too hard. I used to always do this jump 1 by 1 and never skipped any of them. Same with the 4-5 thing studs. I think in my winning run I just skipped from here to there, then just went, and just skipped just one jump, I guess, just did that. And then after you reach here, I consider this just a free ticket to 4-7, because you can just lag a jump up here, lag a jump up here, just skip the desired part, but I tend to do this legit. This is really weird, I didn't know how to do this until I rewatched Emir's guide. Oh, I still failed it. You just jump and climb that. I don't know why I didn't climb that back then. Then you reach 4-7, which starts off with conveyors. I never failed this part, but I've heard you can lag a jump to save yourself, so that's cool. Then there's some thin studs, which I failed yesterday, I think, because I was a bit nervous. I failed this jump, the last thin stud, because I was jumping a bit. I underestimated this jump and I didn't make it, so that sucks. This part I don't tend to fail, just heal up after you land here. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm a bit laggy in game when I reach this section. I slipped off, walked off this jump once, something like that happened, and I was trying to actually do this jump, but I failed. And this jump I feel I don't know how many times, 3 times, 4 times. In total I had probably above 10, around 10 to 15 fails for 8. This jump is really long, and it's really weird because it's all like monster and diagonal. And also left-sided, so that's also not a good thing. And this jump I failed a couple of times, once or twice walking off. I failed this once in my personal best on my first session. It's just just against the wall. One of these appears in mini obelisk or mini obelisk, I think, as well. If you fail anywhere in 4-7, except there, actually no, you can just jump down here. You have to dance clip and save yourself for a 4. Today I had a 90-minute run where I failed this for so many times. I consider this to be a net because I was a bit more consistent of 4 and 5, and I would just always just get here to fill back here. That was just not really that fun to do. Okay, here I have something to talk about. These conveyors, the video I watched about some skips called it a filler gameplay, but for me, I failed it a couple of times. One time I overshot the conveyor that jumped to this stud and I just jumped off there. And the way you get above these conveyors, I really dislike about that. Animator just jumped upwards or something, but if you do that, sometimes you like just get flung off. If you don't do it, I just tend to like approach a bit diagonally, and the distance between the stud and the next conveyor is different from this, the first one and the second one. Also be careful the time you jump to the stud. It's better if you just undershoot it to the jump and overshoot it, because then you just fall back down there. So that's what I did in my Winroom as well. Look at it, look at this. It's a bit further away from that one. And I filled this twice or something, 3 times. Whatever I came up. Also, it seems like this conveyor physics is different than in the game. So I don't know about this actually. Whatever I did was like, oh, not that, also be careful. Was like going sideways as well. Okay, don't screw me over now. Like going sideways, okay, not like that. That happened to me once, I think, but like something similar happened to that. Okay, so I mean, I'm really glad that I have to do this, because this is garbage, man. Yeah, something like that. And then just here, and then I'll talk about one more thing here or something. Just be careful not like jump off again. Here, if you just align sideways and just jump in whole space, you've always landed. And you just stand still here, because the last one isn't conveyor. Just hold sideways in space. Just trust yourself. Don't move the camera or something. First time I got here, I did it forwards, and I was like really scared. So like, can I do this safely? And like, okay, you just do this, and that's really safe. I believe you can like a jump up here, or like up here, but I never failed this section luckily, or this section, because this is just kind of sad if you feel you pass all the hard parts in my opinion. Okay, but when I said that, first time I got here which was today, by the way. I got a button. I jumped from here to that stud. Like, what was I thinking? Like, I know it was like a long jump, but no, that was just ridiculous. Why am I doing that? Like, when I did that, I guess I didn't see this because they blended in now. Okay, usually I don't do this jump like that. I do like this. Just be careful with that. Also, if you get here for the first time, you can just jump down here. That doesn't kick, I guess. I mean, I don't kick because I did this. I don't have any proof, but you just trust me, I guess. Then you can just go back. All of these you can let you. Then be careful with those jumps. Then you're on floor 8. That button you don't need to get, that's a troll, I guess. Because there's one button in this section as well. I guess the routing, I mean, I did like a different race. I always get this last, then this one or that one first. Like, depends on however it turns out. Like, usually I get this first. I think. Actually, no, just any of these first. But if you get this first, you can just walk through this. Because these are all both deactivators. And then you can then you only have to do this once instead of twice. But sometimes I like fall in this pit. That happened to me twice. I didn't happen in my Winroom, but you can just do a 14 so like I jump out. And if you have laser cannon, you can disable the kill bricks. Usually. Except for not in this pit for some reason, so just be careful with your health here. This part is like kinda annoying. Just hold space and D or A. And be sure to get this button as well. Like sometimes I fell in here, I redo this and I have to redo that. But my Winroom, I think I only have to do this once. Actually I forgot, whatever. And then I get this last, and then you drop down here. Which, you just wait for this, and you can just walk on that, just to not hear sitting or something. Yeah, just walk. Get that button and walk here. Then there's like 2 positions of that picture where you can jump to. One that's close and one that's far. When I jumped to the far one, which almost caused me to fail. I mean, Animator did that, so I was like, okay, that should be safe now. You should just jump to the near one, because you won't fall off if you just ride it for a long time. And also you can just 40 so like I jump / item clip in here. But I never have to do that, luckily. This section is probably unsafe. The only way to escape, I guess, you cannot item clear, it's like 2 stud stick or something, is to doing 15 stud like I jump up here, or climb that somehow. And I can't do 15 stud like I jump. I'm pretty sure I only did, like in practice space, like a couple months ago, between the first session and today, I guess. Did this like once, and like, okay, that's good enough, I can escape this, but like, nah, I'm not doing this in game. I used block death, and I had like tried for like 15 minutes or something, so that's not gonna happen in game. I never did these first sideways. Whatever I did, and my Winroom was like really sketchy to be honest. I wouldn't trust my strat too much. It's just going forwards and align your camera. Only hold W, no A or D, just swing your camera. and jump to the last one. Something like that. Here, I never failed this, luckily. Just a line on the stud. Oh, I almost missed that because I didn't see what that's for. And you wait for the timer to run out because you just do these jumps normally. But the fun isn't over yet because there's floor 9. This first half is unescapable unless you know how to do martial like jumping or whatever. Okay, why am I doing this legit? Because I don't want to do this legit. One tip to line on this stud. It's not like outside this stud. You can just go on, like at the very edge of this stud, but still make sure that you're aligned on that, which I am because I know that it's on this edge. But just make sure. 2 jumps. Second time I've reached floor 9. I had 2 floor 9 fails in total. Did I say that? I like synced in this stud and couldn't make that. Okay. There's like a couple scenarios of what can happen after you make this jump to here. The best one is this, where actually the best one is like you line perfectly, which I did not, but I still made it. This is like the second best one out of the 3, I think. And then you just align, you hold D and just jump. Second scenario, or like the third scenario, that's the worst. If you climb it, and that happened in my winning run. Let me see if I can replicate that. Something like this, something like this. Not perfect, but a demonstration or like recreation. I tapped W on a slight angle until I got up. So I was like, my character is like this in this point, so I need to get it on this, not slip off. Something like that, and then just ignore that and just jump with that. Luckily, never failed anything else than that, and never failed anything here. If you have helicopter powers, you just use helicopter powers, click it once, and you just fall here. Align really carefully here. I mean, this is the hardest part of the tower, I guess. Like the scariest part, I guess. Align a bit out, in. Use A to, with the angle, climb this part. S twice or 3 times. And because I'm not in a game, it doesn't have FPS lock on. Switch to 60, but if you have a high FPS lock in game enabled, it should just work on 144, but it's still risky. So I did it once on 60, switch to 60, just to make really sure. And in my Winroom run, I believe I didn't do that. No, I don't think I did. And then, okay, enemy in this video use placeable items to know where the exposure like ends. I was like, I don't have those items because I didn't play back then. But I discovered, like, literally like today, I have those Christmas lighting bulbs that you can place. So like, oh, that's great, let's try that. Let's place them like right here, just like Elmir did. But no, they stick to the exposure. Okay, second best option, whatever, and I used that in my 2 attempts that got this to this point. Align here, go sideways to make sure it doesn't stick to the exposure, and click on the wall, and that should stick to the wall. And that is a rough estimate on where the exposure should end. So I mean, it's just a bit scary because the jump isn't that hard if you know where it ends. If you don't know where it ends, good luck. It's just a bit of memorization. And then this dreaded 10.5 wrap around left-sided. Right-sided I can do pretty much consistently. Left-sided, first person as well, because I don't want to have my vision hindered. It's a bit more harder. And I failed this jump once. I did make the jump off, didn't walk off, that's nice. It happened so quickly. I didn't make that jump and I just failed. And there's no way to get back up without some techniques that I don't know about. But this jump is really, really, really evil. Like, I failed right here, even though there's like no danger anywhere. Oh, I failed again. Okay, I guess I mean, okay. Trust me, guys, I actually did do this jump in a real run. But like right side is like so much easier. Left side, it's just evil. I mean, it's just raw skill that you just need to push through. Control your nerves as well, I guess. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, but like now I'm doing like a bit more consistently. I did like 10 times in a row today, but now I'm like, okay, there's no real danger about this now because I know to beat this, so I don't have to enter this tower ever again and be scared about a 10.5 to the left sided, although I do like to actually do it. But yeah, it's just really scary. 10.5 is left-sided. And I know that you should not jump after you land this part, because you can like climb this part and just jump off. That would be such a devastating fail. But I did, and I got like so lucky that I didn't like jump off that. Don't fail this. And I also set it up with the Christmas light, just something like extra sure, but make sure you chat W because you might like get pushed off or something like that. This jump is not that hard as well. This part, oh, I already failed this, but in my ring run, I actually did not fail this part at all. You can like jump up here, so and that's why I consider like you just win UI if you get this point. And I got pretty surprised that I didn't fail this part in my ring run, because I was recording here as well, by the way. And recording for OBS in Roblox makes you like lag a bit for me, so that was really surprising that I didn't fail here. Yeah, because I didn't practice as well, because I knew that I just win as well. This jump's like kind of scary, but I did do it. And then you short 10, which the inner part isn't in it. Make sure you jump to this platform, because I jumped to here, from here to here, and then from here to there. I'm saying, like, waste a couple of minutes, but it's all well. So I wonder, can't you just jump from here to there? Oh, that should not be possible. Wait a minute, can you just do that and skip all of those long jumps? I mean, I didn't try, but I guess you can do that in the practice base. I mean, the practice base isn't how it's in game, you know. So don't jump to G on that. Also, I'm pretty sure that jump is possible to the second part. It should be possible, but I like did it a bit weird. Okay, don't walk off. I mean, I just do it legit. Okay, it probably is frame perfect or barely impossible, but who knows. First time I got here, I failed this jump, and that's really sad. I've tried to do it sideways as well. I failed it here, and this is not gonna temperature back. In order to temperature, he can luckily dance flip in his corner, which I did to get back in, and I would temperature back to start if I can do it. Okay, I also don't die, but I haven't blocked items, so I don't really care. Yeah, that happened. I had this once, so it's a bit sad that I did not do everything fully legit, like without softlock escaped, like from floor 7 to 10. That would be pretty insane, and that would definitely be like, okay, I did it without any major softlock escapes, I guess, or the ones that like really matter in the run, I guess. But okay, that alas, I don't care, to be honest. Just set this up, toss it against the wall to here, to there, and you win. If you did whatever I did, that should not cause you to be kicked or get a cheese barrier. Like earlier today, I was playing and got like floor 5 groove in like 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and I saw down there the cheese barrier, but the cheese barrier always is there, I believe, until you just reach floor 6, first or second layer, then it just disappears. Just don't worry about that if you haven't reached floor 6 yet. Okay, then I'll talk about my runs / experiences. I mean, I've been talking for 35 minutes. That's almost as long as my ring run, which only have footage of for 9, second layer, because I don't want to record anymore, to be honest, because it's so laggy now. I don't know how I recorded or whatever. What did I record? Like all those weekly challenges, and I don't know what I record that I caused me to lag as well. Actually forgot, but I'm not going to record. Maybe I'll stream sometimes, but not record anymore. Like streaming is also laggy. The most laggy is recording, then YouTube streaming, and then Discord streaming is like barely laggy at all. So I guess if I get like someone to record my Discord stream, that counts as a recording. But that's like a bit more. That's a bit more of a hustle. Okay, what am I talking about? Experience. Yesterday I failed for 7, 4 or 5 times, something around that range. I failed this jump once. The conveyors. My personal best was like this conveyor, this jump to this conveyor where I stepped off. Then I I actually have noted it down somewhere. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, in total I failed for 5 times. Once all the way back then in the first session, like a couple months ago, and 4 times in one day. I was like, nah, that's not really that fun. I didn't expect this to be that big of a roadblock, but then I went to sleep, woke up today, played a couple of sessions, filled this. The longest one I had was like 90 minutes. Filled this so many times. I talked about it a bit earlier. And I passed this conveyor finally, and then I did that switch fill. I think I was like a bit distracted with like chatting with people in the game, and then it jumped from here to there. Like that's just stupid. In that run, I think I did not get further than that, so I just quit after I like failed somewhere here, like failed this like for the 6th or 7th time or something. And just like, okay, I'm just gonna quit now because it's not that fun. I also practiced then between those. I practiced like went into practice place like 4 or 5 times a day. Just practice specific sections for 8, for 9, for 10, of course. Okay. Didn't have anything. My first 2 times I got in for 8. In total, I got here 3 times. Luckily, all the time I passed for 8 and got to for 9, so that's nice. First 2 times I failed in here, and then I had to do a fortune lag jump. This section I luckily never failed. In my Winroom, I like remember like I was like so risky, like when my camera jumps like really wide. I'm like, I'm never gonna fail, but luckily didn't. So I'm really glad about that. Also, there's no speed remover in DOIs in like in game for some reason. Okay, let's just go. For 9, first run went really well to be honest. I was like as well really nervous. Like I'm like this section especially. I did my strat. It worked for this first one. I just had to do this 10.5 leg side jump because I knew this jump was like. It is joggable, I guess, but it's more easier than whatever those last 2 jumps were, and this jump as well. This section in general, because it's like you can either step off here. I didn't like fail this jump. I'm not super devastated when I fail this, because like okay, it would have been nice if I fluked from floor 7, but it's just unfortunate. It's not that big of a deal, because I was like, had a mindset, okay, this is not gonna be new hardest. I escaped so many stuff in this. I'm not gonna consider this to be new hardest. And by the way, I still don't really know if I should consider this new hardest because of it. That skip. Some skips here. I think, yeah, of course. I did a recovery skip here after I failed for 6 and kept out here, of course. So that's like a pretty bad thing. And for 10, so I don't know. It's definitely not gonna be high peak terrifying. Like, okay, definitely not. This is heavily carried by punishment, softlocks, and stuff like that. Things as well, which I'm decently good at. So, yeah. I think I might rate like 10.33. Okay. I've been yapping for way too long. I don't know what type of video I'll put this in. Because 40 minutes, people will think it's like a real run, but no, I just yapped for 40 minutes. Speaking of yapping, okay, speaking about videos, next one, I don't know, probably gonna be the monthly Citadels and EToH Excel, and then the challenges. I don't have anything else to add in the near future, so yeah. Well, I definitely don't recommend this. Also, by the way, when I filled this softlock, I don't know if it's actually like viable. I either clipped out here with pinball gun and tried to unclip back to like here or here. That didn't work. First time I did clip out but didn't clip in. And second time I died because of damage. I was like a bit impatient. Like, okay, it's probably not gonna work, but I want to do it. But okay, I just died in process or whatever. I mean, that could kick you. I don't know. Just whatever. I really didn't want to redo this. Or I replayed it hard after I failed for 9. But alas, I played like for 6 hours today, which is really not good. At least I did it. Do I feel happy? Yeah, I guess. I have a new hardest, maybe. A new terrifying completion at least. I want to rate this 9.99 because I did not really feel honored about putting this with softlock escapes and items. So I don't know. That's yeah. I have achieved new hardest, I guess. At least on my EToH, and if I consider this new harder than toar for the digits. It's really close to difficult to be honest. Toar I rate 10.25 and this I rate 10.33 with my routing. But if you just skip everything I might rate like 10.01 or something. Above TOFM. It is hard to TOFM I guess. Because of the massive amounts of tin sets, traps, strategy you need to adapt for 9. Just nah. This is gonna be like a C- rating for me. Not a D or an F, because I beat it pretty quickly, relatively quickly. Only for 2 for 9 fills, no for 8 fills, 15 or something for 8, and like a lot for 7 and 6 fills. Yeah. Also, I want to talk about something. I had like 2 for 9 runs back to back, pretty much, or close to each other in time. And then I had like 2 for 5 fills near the end, because I was like, come on, let me just get back to the second half. And I've like filled something here, because I climbed the stud, and then just rushed and filled the next one, and I stepped off something, I don't know. No, I remember, I got here, then my head got bonked here, and I fell down for 2. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna continue and pretend that didn't happen. I'm pretty sure that was my ring run. Yeah, that was my ring run actually. That's pretty funny. I could have quit, but like I can just continue. And I do quit after I have a bad fill or something. On the first half as well. I do remember quitting. It was like, I just want to finish this, might as well continue. Don't really have too much else to do in the time. It's gonna be late, and I do need to do stuff before I go to sleep. So I'm gonna end this video. Might upload this today. No, I don't think I'll upload today. I think I want to edit some stuff together. Yeah. Okay, I'm just yapping. I'm gonna go now. And no, I don't have anything else to add. Okay, goodbye. Subscribe if you want. Goodbye.